Hey y'all, so this week's message for us is talking about a lot of us are seeking personal closure. A lot of us are seeking personal closure that we may not even get from people. There's going to be this incompletion. Maybe we feel like in order for things to be complete, that we need to receive some form of personal closure from, you know, people, jobs, whatever the case may be, but we're just not in a space to receive that. People aren't in a space to give us the closure that we want, so we're being encouraged to keep it moving. Understand that we don't have to have the answers or to have a complete explanation in order to get going on our goals, where we're going, and we don't have to rely on other people to fill this emotional void that we could be experiencing. So we're just being encouraged to seek closure through ourselves, understand ourselves more, because people aren't able to give us things at the capacity that we may need them. So be okay with not having the closure from people or a person. We also have the message of self-respect, right? So I feel like self-confidence. So I feel like this goes back to wanting to receive this closure from people, still playing along and still being in the energy of people when we know we're not getting no closure, when we know that they aren't able to give us what we want. We're not even respecting ourselves about walking away from situations that doesn't even matter, that doesn't even help us get to where we're going. So drop it. We need to start honoring ourselves and having the respect for ourselves to walk away even when we don't get that closure, instead of trying to pull something out of somebody that we know we're not going to get. So we just playing games with ourselves and wasting our own time. Okay, so a lot of us too could be doing this based off of insecurity or jealousy. So it's like, maybe you're jealous of how another person operates with another person or communicates with another person. They're not giving you that. So it's like, you don't need to be jealous. You don't need to have the insecurity. What we need to do is respect ourselves, to show up for ourselves, instead of keep being in the same space giving people this energy that is getting us nowhere but draining us. Okay, so we need to basically have the emotional maturity, because a lot of us are operating out of emotional immaturity. We want to do tit for tat. We want this closure we know we're not getting. We are in this space where we're constantly keep being disappointed by other people's actions, but we're not doing anything to walk away from what we're receiving. So it's like, we need to grow up. Basically, the message is saying grow up. Be mature with your emotions. Stop being immature. Stop feeding into the energy of other people, and just do the right thing. Okay, and once we're able to stop being petty, or stop giving people the time of day, and just stop disrespecting ourselves, then more things are going to come into our lives. We're going to have more ideas. The blockages that we are receiving or experiencing, they're going to dissipate. So it's like, we just need to honor ourselves at the end of the day, and just have the capacity to handle our emotions maturely. Okay, and then we also have the message of, we need to be our own reason to smile. So a lot of us been pouring our energy into other people, waiting for them to make us smile, when we really need to be our own reason to smile. We need to wake up every day and be grateful that we have the capacity to do things to make ourselves happy. So stop putting our energy into other people and waiting for them to make us smile, when we can make ourselves smile by just doing the things that we love. Because people aren't able to always give us what we need, but we definitely can rely on ourselves to give ourselves what we need. So I feel like this message is saying, we need to own who we are, okay? And be the reason that we smile. Stop waiting for people to make us happy when we can do what we need to do. There's a lot of phases that's going to be ending, and a new phase that is going to be coming into our lives. We have the message of never give up. So we need to never give up on ourselves. At the end of the day, it's like, don't give up on yourself. Continue to push forward. Go after the goals and the things that you want to accomplish, because it is possible. Okay, and phases are ending. So the moment we let go of all of this childish, immature behavior, doing this tit for tat, and trying to get closure from people that aren't going to give it to us, we can move into this new phase and continue to be motivated and make things happen for ourselves and do what we need to do for ourselves. And so we also have the message of monitor as well. How can we stay on track? with our goals and where we're going and how we are behaving. So we just need to find ways to monitor our behavior and monitor the way that we do things and to stay on track, because we can easily fall back into these patterns and feed off of other people's energy. But we need to hold ourselves accountable, to do the work, to monitor our progress, to monitor how far we have come. And if some of y'all feel like you have a person that can hold you accountable, then, you know, rely on that person, you know, to hold you accountable so you don't go backwards, because it's all about forward motion, motivation, and getting things done when it comes to our lives and what we want. So we just need to take that accountability, and that is our message for this week, y'all. Peace.